And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the San Francisco Giants. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the left fielder, Michael Ciani. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Mason Wynn getting ready to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Ciani gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swinging a foul out of play. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. That's in there. Strike 1. 2 out, space is empty. Left field. Ramos sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. And we're back. And on the hill, Andre Palante.
Yeah, he's definitely had his struggles so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a swing and a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw, save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses inside. Throw to third. Save. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. To the right side. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Well, he looks so confident making that play. Dives, comes up with it. And then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The 0-2. And that one off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Soft contact in the air, hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. A really
Butler.
frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
2 down, nobody on. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. That misses. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Herrera makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Alec Burleson. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ripped on a line. Base hit.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Jordan Walker.
And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Ball 1, no strikes. Verlander, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Fitzgerald pulls it down, and there's one away.
Batting sixth,
now
second
it's Marcus
baseman,
Semien.
Marcus Semien.
Semien with a homer in his last game. On the outside corner, 0-1.
0-1.
Late swing fouled off.
Ball one. One ball, two
Burleson
strikes.
leads off first with 1 away. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Oh, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout.
Batting
Those
seven,
are tough ones
the
to let go
designated
as a
hitter,
hitter, but
Lucan
with the
Baker.
human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So 2 down now, and here is Lucan Baker.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
0-1's the count.
Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. Cards leave 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the second.
Leading
Here's
off
Elliot
for the
Ramos.
Giants,
Chris, it's been a good
left
year for him,
fielder,
having already
Elliot
set a new career high for
Ramos.
RBIs in a season. Missing
Nope, that's
inside,
inside.
ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
That was pretty.
That misses. 2-1. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6,
Bryce
right
Eldridge,
fielder,
the next
Bryce
Giant to hit.
Eldridge.
Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And he swings through that one.
Wow. That's not even
0-1.
close to the zone.
1 out, base is empty. That smash towards center. And that's a base hit. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Throws to first in time. At the plate,
Batting
Jake
8,
Rogers.
catcher, Jake
And Chris,
Rogers.
his big strength is defense. But it is interesting. In today's world of baseball, compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. No run. Welcome back.
Leading
and
off
coming
for the
off a series where the
Cardinals,
pitching
center
was
fielder Mike
outstanding.
Antico.
We take a look at those numbers. Verlander back to work. Inside, just missed. Antico in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And that one a little bit high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Right side. Fitzgerald. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Michael Hellman next up for the Cardinals. And that one is inside, ball 1. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a bunt towards third. And it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Now batting Michael Ciani. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They still trail 1-0. Back here in San Francisco, and the batter will be the shortstop, Casey Schmidt. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Slice to right, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Fitzgerald now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. This one in the air. Hellman. And out number 1 on the grab.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. In the air, left side. Ciani should have this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And here is Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Shortstop Mason Wynn.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Cards just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground. Can't field it cleanly. He won't get back to first in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Ivan Herrera. And a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tapped softly on the ground. Throws across the diamond. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Burleson in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Walker takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Bounce to the left side. And foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Righty delivers. Just missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each.
Fitzgerald to second. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at one apiece. It's Major League Baseball. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth.
Giants,
Now it's the DH, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Runner on the go. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runner at first with no outs here. That one almost got him.
2 strikes. Two balls.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner goes again. Stays alive. Simeon. Here's win for one, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Got all of that one. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 2-1.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Way inside, and that hit him.
First base.
2 outs, runner
Now batting,
first.
catcher,
And now the catcher
Jake
comes up to him.
Rogers.
Jake Rogers. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped. Way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Out towards right center field, Burleson. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers.
Now batting,
just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Baker takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Simeon gets his lead at first with nobody out. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. On the ground, a short could be 2. The throw to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Antico.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Mike Antico. That one the other way. That ends the frame. Redbirds down quietly, and they trail. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Zach Thompson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting,
he was all over that first pitch fastball. He just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And he lays down a bunt, and it goes just foul. In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Giants.
And here is Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Chapman needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. And ball 1.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now a chance for Lawrence Butler. Hellman. Quickly to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And back here at Oracle Park, top of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Hellman. First pitch just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That's to third. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Michael Ciani. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get.
He did not like the call.
Well, it's great execution to get that fastball inside. If you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate, but perfectly located. He threw it with conviction. You absolutely do not want to leave it out over the plate.
Now, Mason Wynn. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And it falls. And that keeps the inning going. That one's in there, 0-1.
The two-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to Green.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throws it away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Chapman over to first in time. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Elliot Ramos. Thompson back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
All these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Burleson in position, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Burleson tracks it down for the out. And up next for the Giants, Bryce Eldridge. He's already homered here in this one. Up the middle. Slings to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit.
Wade Jr.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. As a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here's a rocket out to left. Ciani makes the grab, and that is that. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped right center field. Lee raging back towards the wall. And caught on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Walker in the box again. Takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missing there. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a slider misses down and away. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And it's 1-1.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Just missed.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning.
Now pitching for
We're
St.
back
Louis.
in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
58.
seventh. Chris Roycroft.
Chris
Well,
Roycroft.
walks have certainly been an issue for him this
Leading
season,
off
so
for the
we'll see what kind of
Giants,
command he has.
Shortstop, number 10.
And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald, 1 for 3. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss at a slider. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Kyle Leahy up and loosening in the pen. Liberator also throwing on the ground right side. Simeon. Inning over. No runs. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the 8th. Leading off, Lucan Baker. Tyler Rogers will take over here.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an
Now
excellent
pitching
job
for
of
the
avoiding
Giants.
walks so far this season.
Number 71. Tyler Rogers.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts
It's
1-0.
getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Now batting,
Mike
center fielder,
Antico.
Mike
Next up for
Antico.
the Cardinals. And that's in for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. The Cards trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. A little bit high maybe, and that's ball 2. Into center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base
Now
is
batting,
empty.
the first
And here's the
baseman,
first baseman,
Michael
Michael Hellman. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 outs. Fought off foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And down in order go the Cardinals. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Pitching for
Back
St.
now,
Louis.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
64.
bottom of the 8th. Ryan Fernandez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
On the ground to first. Takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Next
Now
is the
batting,
designated hitter, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Antico makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is
Now
empty.
batting,
And
left
digging in
fielder,
for San Francisco, Elliot
Ramos.
Ramos. First
1-0.
pitch, not close. Next offering is fouled back. Well struck right field. Burleson ranging back, and that's going to bang against the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field
Now
right there.
batting,
Got a pitch
the
to
right
drive and
fielder,
just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the
Eldred.
trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Center field. Antico settles under this one. And that is that. Michael Ciani now at the plate. Rogers back to work. Clips the corner. 0-1. Rogers, a 6'3" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, and that one hammered. Lee giving chase. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
2 bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Win the next to
Ball,
hit,
that's off the
and the
plate.
first pitch misses for ball 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That catches the corner.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Ciani stands at second with no outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Herrera.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now only 1 out remaining. Alec Burleson will hit next. Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move.
Pitching for the
Here comes the
Giants,
closer here in the 9th,
number
Ryan
74.
Walker.
Pretty remarkable what he's done in the closer role this year. 49 saves so far, going for number 50 right here.
Gets the call. That's strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Walker is just 1 strike away. And it gets by him. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, that gets a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
0-1's the count.
Walker at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Pitches in there. And it's 0-2.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take the series opener here at home.
It takes a team effort to reach 50 saves in a season, and he wouldn't have games to close out if not for his teammates putting him in a position to succeed. They set him up, and he closes it down.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.